9 Winters, a Korean bakery in Cambridge, stops you in your tracks.
Oh, it hits.
Colorful murals decorate the walls, delicious aromas fill the air, and golden pastries glow behind the counter.
Well, I started baking probably about 12 years ago. When I first moved up here, I needed to find some kind of job, and I was like just kind of getting my bearings as a young adult, and the food industry will take anyone. So I got like a real second chance at like making a good opportunity for myself.
Owner Marissa Farola bakes as a way to connect more deeply with her Korean roots.
Food and sharing things is joyful, and it became much more important to me to have Korean influence and recognize Korean flavors when I had my own children. So I just wanted them to be able to celebrate who they are and know where they come from and be able to really be proud of them being Korean American and that Asian American experience.
Farola says it's all about lowering the intimidation factor when it comes to trying new things.
For me, making those Korean ingredients and flavors more prevalent in recognizable Western-style cuisine, it just creates a lighter opportunity for someone to come in and say, yeah, why not?
So why not try her Korean egg bread? It's a showstopper. Crisp on the outside and crowned perfectly with a baked egg.
So it's kind of like a cornbread-like texture.
Although Farola does it a little differently than how you may find it in Korea.
Egg bread, it's known as gyeonpang over in Korea, and that's more of a street food, and it's like this semi-sweet, like a quick bread batter. We crack a fresh egg on the very top of our gyeonpang batter. We also stuff that bread with feta cheese and chives.
Her Korean garlic bread has become a signature.
The sweet cream cheese is really good, and it's not too garlicky. It's a delicious snack.
Each one starts with a pillowy base of milk bread, sliced open like a hot cross bun and piped full of sweet cream cheese.
Get it under there.
Then drenched in a garlic and herb wash before being baked a second time.
Oh, this actually seems like a fun part.
Yeah, absolutely.
The dunking.
The bun base, the milk bread, ties Farola's craft to another story of dedication. At Japanese Bakery, mornings start early.
Yeah, we go.
Here, owner Takeo Sakan continues the legacy of his mother, who started baking shortly after Sakan's father passed away when he was a young child.
I'll be honest, I never thought I'd be a baker. I kind of jumped in because she needed help.
A Best of Boston Cake Baker once featured right here on Chronicle.
People has to have a heart to make it. You don't learn the skill, but you don't make the good stuff because you don't have a heart.
Sakan continues to honor his mother's tradition while expanding the bakery's reach.
I haven't changed any of her recipes, except for the scone. The scone I did change. But other than that, everything else that she made is here. I've only just added to it.
At the heart of his baking is Japanese milk bread, or shakupan.
It's got a little more flavor than I think this generic, Star Market white bread that you would find.
Famous for its soft, silky texture and subtle sweetness.
This is the heavy cream white bread. So it's the heavy cream version of our milk bread. Just a little richer. It's a little richer, a little softer.
Baking this bread is a multi-step process. Before dropping the dough into a special rectangular tin, it is shaped, proofed, and rolled out.
He runs it through once where it comes out in kind of like a hot dog bun shape, and then we'll run it through again so that hot dog bun shape will now curl into like a little snail. And then those little snails we throw in 6 into a tin.
Tins go into the oven, and once pulled, a quick tap releases each loaf. And after packing, this and the rest of Sakan's seemingly endless treats don't last long on the shelves.
And we hear from the owner there of the Japanese bakery that Japanese bakeries, it's not uncommon at all to have a huge amount of baked goods. Like he worked at one in Japan that had 96 different items. So they have a lot there as well. It's all just part of the experience.
Do. And back to 9 Winters. Before she owned her brick and mortar, Marissa used to sell her goods out of Honeycomb Creamery in Cambridge, where she was once an employee.